Good morning.
With the performance now, kind of like looking at it and now thinking about you guys, obviously expectations change, people adapt to the NFL. Do you feel like now that you kind of look at yourselves differently, like, hey, you're a contender, the tenor of the season's changed over the past month?
For us and our team, where we are, we're still just grinding 1 week at a time, really focused on us and focused on getting better. From our game on yesterday, really love the fact that everyone contributed to the win. I think that's the most impressive thing to me about that game. True team win, everybody stepping up, everybody made a play. If you were up in that game, you made a play, and that's the cool part about our team. Is it doesn't matter who's out there. We expect everyone to do their best, play to the best of their ability, play fast, play physical, and that's what you saw from our entire team yesterday.
Coach, what was the biggest thing you sit back and you think about what you guys accomplished yesterday? Big victory on the road. You talked about a number of times responding after a win, learning how to handle that. But you guys started the week with 23 guys on the injury report. I mean, how much pride do you and did the team take in that victory yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, we take pride in the win just because it's another win for us, and that's how we look at it, right? Our guys prepared well throughout the week. No matter the circumstances of who was practicing, who was up, who's down, that it really doesn't matter. As I told our guys, we're going to have 11 guys out there at a time. And if you're out there, we expect you to go as fast as possible and do your job to the best of your ability. And that's been our mentality. It's a team-first mentality with us, and it'll always be that approach.
Coach DeMeco, you've been the last couple of weeks, you talked about how the team reacts, whether it's a loss or, in this case, coming off a victory, and that process of just staying laser focused. I'm sure it's still early in that process. What do you keep telling the guys?
Yeah, we've done a much better job. I think we did a much better job this week in our preparation of not letting the win from Tampa seep into the week and stall our preparation. Right, we still had the mindset to go out and prepare with an urgency. Right, and our guys went at the week that way. They attacked the week just as if it was a normal week. And once we start to see that, I think that's part of the process of learning how to win. And you have to learn how to prepare throughout the week, and your preparation cannot change. And that's what I saw from our guys throughout last week. And I tell our guys, you stay humble and you continue to put the work in. And that's what I saw this week. And another one, man, it was a big win, right? Coming from behind there at the end, kicking a game-winning field goal. Right now, how are we going to prepare this week? It has to be the same humble approach, an approach to fine-tune your individual game and see where you have to get better.
Coach, at one point the defense forced 5 punts. They said y'all gave them trouble on first and second downs. When you look back on the defense, what did they do so well on first and second downs? And can you explain just how tough it is against an offense like that to force 5 straight points?
For our defense, I think we did a really good job of just getting off the field on third down. Right, it starts, of course, winning first down. So we had some really good outings there on first down, which led them to second and long. And then third down, the way our guys got off the field, started up front with our rush, starting with Sheldon Rankins, had an unbelievable game. I mean, that's how it looks when it's done the right way, how Rankins rushed, how our guys are starting to get the picture of rushing together, 4 guys rushing as one, and you've seen that come together, in this game, and that caused us to, play well. And if our D-line is playing well, our defense will play well.
Can you talk about the offensive line? I mean, you said they've done a good job. Can you talk about how they, with changes and people playing where they have just the growth and how that line, that unit has been able to progress?
Right, our O-line's done a good job all year. We're finally getting some continuity up there. I know we got new center and Mike Dieter, but Mike has been around for a while. But seeing those guys play together, seeing them move the line of scrimmage yesterday, I thought they played physical. They finished really well on a lot of reps in the run game. So once we start to get that mindset, we start to finish better. Now you see the run game start to come to life there. And again, Motor, outstanding game, outstanding performance by him. The way he ran the ball, the way he finished, is still impressive. Sitting back, watching it again today, very, very happy with what Motor has done. It's encouraging to see just the way his style and the way he finished, the way he made guys miss. Right when they had one-on-one opportunities, it's just impressive from all those guys. But it starts up front with the offensive line.
Fourth quarter, you guys have the Bengals down to one timeout, 3 minutes or so left on the clock. Third down, you decide to throw the ball. CJ throws the interception. Next drive, third down as well, decide to throw the ball. I believe they're both third and shorts. What goes into the decision to decide to throw there versus running, as Singletary's having a big day?
Yeah.
You burn the clock if you keep the ball, inbound.
Yeah, with that, it's aggressive play call, but we felt like we had an opportunity to make a play and get the first down. That's the thought process that goes into, why you throw it there. We wanted to get the first down, thought we had a great play call to get the first down. Obviously, it didn't work in our favor there. You never want to turn the ball over, just want to take a sack there, just dirt the ball, get rid of it as best you can. Don't want to give the ball away, but, aggressive play call trying to get the first down.
What you've been able to see, what's been the key to the production of the defensive line of getting sacks? Because I remember prior to the bye, you guys were, top in pressures, but you guys were far down on the list in sacks. I remember that was something you said you wanted to see improve on.
It's just finishing. Honestly, I think Sheldon did a really good job of finishing, right? We've been close a lot. We got pressure. We've created a lot of pressure, but when you see how Sheldon rushed and he was able to create separation and finish, I think that's the next step in our progression as we continue to get better as a rush unit, is just having separation, right, and then finishing at the top of our rushes, and that's what we did yesterday.
Coach, you talk about the finishing plays. Jalen Petrie yesterday was close to making a number of impact plays. When you go back and you watch this film, what can he do, some correctable things that can take those almost close plays to big time stuff?
Yeah, we just keep working our technique, continue to work and get better.
CJ Stroud has talked a lot about changing the culture. You're using just energy and fan base and everything like that. After the game, he talked about how you like to see a sold out crowd this week. You were here, obviously as a player, you saw what a sold out energy stadium looked like. What do you remember about that and the type of home field advantage you can create for this team, especially as you have a few home games?
Our fans drive the energy in our stadium, so anytime we can have our stadium sold out and our fans are loud, just as the end of that Tampa Bay game, when they were loud, right, it affected the offense, right? Our fans can truly affect the game by showing up, being loud, right, being rowdy, and causing chaos for the opposing offenses. So, we love our fans to show up and show out, as CJ asked them to yesterday. It's definitely a benefit to us, and it'd be a benefit to them helping us and getting a win by being as loud as possible.
We had Staley and Nelson on the field together. The Bengals converted 0% of their third downs. They completed 0 passes out, according to some of the stats. What was it about that duo that allowed defense to be so effective?
Right. When those guys are on the field together, not so much about, I think, those guys being on the field, but I think everybody just executed their job. And that's what I continue to harp on with us defensively. When we execute and guys do what they're supposed to do, we play good defense. When we have mental errors and mistakes and not being where we're supposed to be, that's when teams get explosives on us. So it's about us just being tighter on the details of our job, no matter who's out on the field.
Coach, just a few more guys. Coverage is concerned a little bit that some of the tight ends, I know there's a lot of talented tight ends in the league, are starting to have some production, or do you think it's more just something that, like you mentioned, just things that can be tightened up and fixed?
Right. When it comes to tight ends or whoever catches the ball on us, if somebody's catching the ball or somebody's creating an explosive, it's somewhere along the lines we've messed something up along the way.
Coach CJ's getting a lot of, the attention as far as the last minute drives of the last 2 weeks. But when you look at your team and when it's that time, can you just talk about the attitude and the no fear type attitude that the other players have, knowing that they're going to go out there and get it done?
And when it's crunch time, man, it's 2-minute mode. Right? We've gone through those situations a ton. We practice it every week, so our guys are calm in the moment because we've been through it, right? And they have confidence in that moment. You have confidence in our O-line and the way they protect in that moment, the receivers, right, being exactly where they're supposed to be, making the plays, and, of course, CJ being able to step up and make plays, play after play after play in those 2-minute drives is just – it's fun to watch, right? Because I know they're confident. As soon as they step on the field, they know they can drive the ball. They know they can make plays to put us in position, right, to score. And that's what they did on Sunday. That's what they did, last week versus Tampa Bay. And the more you do those things in live action, I think the more confidence you continue to have when you are in those positions.
Coach, 2 tackles that got made in the final 4 minutes. Dell chased down after the interception, and on the long 64-yard pass, DHC keeps putting it in the end zone, makes them take more time on the first score. They don't get it at all in the second. Is there special significance to you, to their teammates, those plays getting made?
Yeah, when you talk about effort and what it looks like and how I see our team, right, it's no 2 bigger plays than those plays made by Tank, right? The urgency at which he goes after the defender and gets him down with the shoelace tackle, right, to swipe the ankle. Great effort play by him. Love it. And then the long pass where DHC, he takes off, down the field. You give us a blade of grass is what we talk about. Give us a blade of grass to stand on, right, and we still have a chance. So the effort play by Tank, by DHC, that's who we are. That's the type of effort that exemplifies what it's about to play for the Texans.
DeMeco was the 100th career game and start for Laremy. He's obviously set such a high standard, and then he did it again against Trey Henderson, who's one of the best defensive ends. When you think about Laremy, and for some people maybe the performance isn't that of her team, but what sticks out to you about that game and just what it says about Laremy?
Yeah, Laremy has done a good job all year. He's been solid for us, all right, protecting. All right, run game, he's been solid all year for us, so happy with where Laremy is.
Drew, Ken, and John to close.
Two-part, how important is Noah Brown to this team? And then based on whatever you've seen yesterday of the Cardinals, how does that stack up with what you coached against the last few years when you were in the Sixers?
Yeah, Noah's been outstanding. He always seems to be open, huh? But Noah's been a very reliable guy. He finds a way to, make big-time plays for us. Our week after week has been great having him back, right? And he's shown up big time for us and helped us to win these games over the past couple weeks. And I always talk about Noah. The thing that sticks out to me about Noah is just his consistency in OTAs and training camp. I could highlight Noah every day for running a route to the exact precision, exactly how it's supposed to be ran, whether it's blocking in the running game. It's all of those things. Is just Noah's always been consistent from the first day that he's gotten here and even until this last game. And it shows, right? He's been able to have career days and back-to-back weeks just because he just goes out, he puts the work in, doesn't say much, but he shows up in the crunch time and makes big plays for us. Oh, with the Cardinals, haven't had a chance to watch them much, but I know Kyler is back, and I'm going against Kyler a lot. Kyler is definitely one of the fastest, most explosive quarterbacks you'll see. Makes a lot of plays with his feet, off schedule, so you have to definitely be on it in coverage, whether the plays, you got to cover them twice, as I say, because Kyler does a good job of moving around, right? So we have to definitely be ready to chase him around a little bit this week. It's a tough challenge, always a tough challenge when Kyler is back there. Really talented quarterback, not only running, but he does a good job of throwing the ball as well. So we have our hands full with the Cardinals. I know they've been in a lot of close games throughout the year. Scrappy team, well-coached team. We'll have our hands full for sure.
DeMeco, can you talk a little bit about just, you've spoken highly of your staff from the very beginning, the fact that, first-year head coach, first-year OC, rookie quarterback, the fact that you guys have been able to so soon get this close, how those relationships, including the others, have worked so well.
Yeah, with our staff and the players, for me, it's just been it's not about one person, and I think that's the thing that I try to drive home to everybody. Everybody is involved. It's all a collaboration, right? And we're going to be good if everybody is bought in and everybody is on the same page, and there are no egos involved in what we're doing or how we're getting it done. It's all about the team. It's all about doing what's best for the team, what's best for our players, and that's how I think we've gelled together very quickly and been able to have a little success here is just because there are no egos in our building. Everybody is just wants to win. So whatever it takes for us to win, that's what we'll do.
DeMeco, with so many players being forced to play, rookies, new veterans, what kind of role do position coaches play in getting them ready to play and then making progress?
Yeah, when you have a lot of new players, right, position coaches they're vital to getting guys ready, right? That's where you get that individualized training, right, on the fundamentals and the techniques of what we're asking players to do. It's the position coach's job to take the time out to, find film, find good reps of how it should look, and teach guys. Nobody loves when their player makes plays more than a position coach because they put so much time and so much work into making sure their players are successful. So, we have a lot of great position coaches here who do a really good job of teaching, and that's what it comes down to, being great teachers and our players really buying in and understanding how much their position coaches care about them.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Go ahead.